All right, what is up, YouTube? Today, like I said, we're going to be playing with Lawnmowing next door. Now, I do not know what the hell was happening. Like in the last 10 minutes, this card just it's not on Def. It's not on Devpro. Devpro like did an update, so I guess they're back working. But these plays are, these duels are in Yu-Gi-Oh Pro because I didn't know Devpro was active until after I got done, and I just went on Devpro because Yu-Gi-Oh Pro wouldn't open for some reason. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, we're going to be. This was going to be the Lawnmowing next door version. Um, like I said, I just threw in some random cards because uh, excuse me for that, but I just threw in some random cards because I guess I really didn't like look up any deck lists. I just threw in like some Light Swarms, Snow Rabbit, some actual Lazuli, and I think that was about it. Yeah, actual Lazuli, about five extra cards left off my ring. The third Skull Servant because why not? I've actually got King of the Skull Servants to 12,000. So yeah, it was pretty beastly. Um, but yeah, so like I said, this is the Lawnmower Next Door version. These are not live duels. These are going to be talked over. So yeah, be right back. Oh yeah, before I leave, I'd like to say, if you guys do enjoy this video, definitely leave a like. Let me know what you think of this deck. Did y'all build a lawn mowing next door deck and how did that work and whatnot? Definitely leave a comment. Let me know how that works. Also subscribe if you have not. I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. And I play zombies. So if you're a zombie duelist, definitely subscribe. Check me out and whatnot. And also click add to help support the channel would be very much appreciated. And yeah, so that is it for right now. Let's just get straight into the duels. So let's get straight into the duels. Like I said, this today is not going to be a live duel. It's going to be I'm gonna talk over the duels I did record. So yeah, anyways, I'm guess I'm what the hell are these Cardians? I was about to call them Cloudians for some reason. All right, so the first game going up against Cardians, I did not read anything, so that's just a little warning on what's going to happen. I did not read like the whole effect of that card, which is actually it's a pretty good card. But if you guys know anything about Cardians, they're all about draw power, special summoning, drawing some more, special summoning, adding special summoning, drawing. So yeah, pretty much it's special summon deck, and drawing deck. So yeah, here he goes. You activate this new card, which is I guess you can you pick three cards out of your deck or something, three Cardians and place them in any order or whatnot. So as you can see, his field. I'm thinking, all right, I'm cool, and I got a Lord, I got double Brain Fusion. The only thing I did read about the Synchro is that it can negate the activation of a spell or a trap. So I have double Brain Fusion, so I'm good. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna allow me to use my Brain Fusion. And as you see, I drew into the Pot of Avidity, which is pretty good because all I need really is a way to get a white. What's the name in the graveyard? So once again, I make another mistake. I use Brain Fusion first instead of before summoning Skull Servant. Before sending the Skull Servant, and what's the name? So I can get it back with the with Lazuli's effect. And so I think I yeah. See, look, yeah, I was supposed to normal summon this first, but it's cool. Like I said, I'm thinking, all right, only thing it can do is pretty much negate. The only thing it can do is pretty much negate spells and traps. So here we go. I'll go for my White Prince, and I decide I want to banish I want to leave the Lady of White, so I'm gonna banish the I believe White Prince, not White Princess and Skull Servant, because I can leave the Skull Servant banished, so just in case I draw like a white mare, I believe that's his name. I can pretty much just return the Skull Servant to be more damage. I should have used White Princess's effect. Why did I send? What the fuck am I doing? I really don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I seriously, just for no reason, did not send a Mizuki from my hand. I must have another. Oh, okay. I was hoping I drew into like a monster or something. Just don't. I really just I'm paying attention to it right now. That was awful play. But this whole duel was just awful because it was just I didn't have anything. So as you can see, I got that. I got everything pretty much situated. I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm about to use this White Princess. Then I can use Mizuki. Bam, Mizuki hit the Brilliant Fusion so I can, clear the board, summon another white princess, send again, and then use her effect again to pretty much reduce everything to zero. Um, pretty much reduce everything to do because they lose 500 free each. No, 300 free each. I think each level. I believe that's her name. I mean, that's her effect. So right here, once again, I'm like I tell you, I'm not reading the card. So I finally do the right play, which use white princess before King of the Skull Servant comes out. So right here, I'm thinking, all right, I'm about to run over this, hit him with 5,000. He's gonna get another synchro out, and then I'm gonna basically kill the other synchro. Did not realize that anything that battles a Cardian gets negated. That effect I didn't read. Um, if I knew that, I definitely would have just attacked the princess sprite and then hit over 5,000 or something, pretty much leaving him just, but not too much to do. But I'm like, all right, so I done already lost his duel because he can already negate my effect as soon as he attacks with the Cardian. So I'm like, all right, so that's at zero. And then I'm like, all right, well, at least I can revive it, put it in defense, and I can at least, save face, at least save some battle damage or something going on. But as you can see, he's just going off with his Cardians, which I did not know that they have another Cardian that is pretty much a dweller. Yeah, it's a dweller. So as you see, he's just pretty much drawn through his whole play. Then he pops a card. Then he summons this one. Like I said, I don't know what none of these do. All I know is that they keep special and draw. And here you go. That's the dweller right there. Um, so yeah, I'm like, all right. So yeah, I already lost. There's nothing I can do. I can't even revive the excuse me. I can't even revive to save my life. So all right, yeah, that was pretty much it. Start off the duel too. I mean, start off the day 2-1. But I'm looking. I'm all right. I'm feeling pretty good now. I draw a lawnmower. I'm thinking about going Sage first turn. But I'm like, nah. Let's just see what this does. And as you can see, I milled all 3 white princes and a Lazuli. So what I was supposed to do was use Lazuli last to put it in my hand, just in case I did have like the 3rd white prince to use. But I didn't have it, so it didn't really matter. Um, but yeah, surprisingly, I didn't mill. I didn't mill a single Mizuki. Nothing. No Mizuki. I did no Mizukis. I didn't even check if I had a Unizombie really left. I wasn't even paying attention like that. I have one Unizombie pretty much left. Like I'm just surprised. I don't win no white prince, no princesses, no Mizukis, no nothing. I'm like, fuck. All right, but you know what? I do have a fairy tale in my hand, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm like, damn, dude, this is all in the deck. I just needed one white princess in the grave. Even though it wouldn't have did much, but I'm just saying it would have been a lot better. So here we go. I banished the Skull Servant, and I believe, I banished both Skull Servants because, I mean, they don't really do anything. They don't really have no type of effects. I mean, not really don't, but they're normal monsters. And then I can just return it to the graveyard with that. Next, you see, hold on, I don't even know how much attack that is. Hold on, let me see. Let me make this bigger so I can see it. Can I make it bigger? Oh, hold on, timeout. There we go. So I can't make it, no, I can't make it bigger. All right, so it won't let me make it bigger, but hold on, let me pause it real quick. All right, so I did make it bigger. All right, so we do have King of the Skull Servants at 8,000 whopping attack on the first turn, and we do have a breakthrough skill set in the graveyard with a fairy tale in the graveyard. So, I mean, we're not really gonna lose unless we play something that's. Okay, yeah, I'm just playing. Yeah, the second duel we were playing up against Magic Spectre, so this breakthrough skill is pretty dead. Fairy tale is pretty dead. Only thing that's pretty good is King of the Skull Servants being at 8,000 goddamn attack because he's not going to be able to do nothing really to a King of the Skull Servants. So here he goes. He sets his 3 traps, which I don't know why he did that. I mean, I don't get it. Like, cause like you can only set a scale. You put Kieran in your scale, so now I know that you're never going to be able to summon Kieran. Well, actually, no, they did just get a new card that you could summon one in for your Pendulum Zone. But yeah, so I'm like, all right, what do you like? I didn't understand it. I mean, I guess he was trying to bluff my Omega, but like when you're playing the Pendulum deck, I can just wait till you set your scale. So on my turn, as you can see, almost hit the Sage on accident. But just gonna go Mizuki, go into Unizombie, and just try to attack the game because if he doesn't have Tornado, then he just pretty much loses. So I attacked with Unizombie just in case he does have a Tornado, he's not gonna banish the Unizombie. So yeah, he is the King of the Skull Servants. So I'm like, all right. So this is gonna hit him with 41. And then, as you can see, he has nothing on his field. So unless he has a strike, there's nothing that's going to stop me. So I normal summon my Fairy Tale. Then I go Black Rose and nuke the board because like he can't top deck anything. Just even if he does top deck something, like I still have a Snow to protect my life points. So I'm like, yeah, this is pretty much over after that. There's nothing really he can do. He draws a card, sets it. All right, and then I draw, see a Twin Twister. That's the game. There's nothing really you can do. That's just that's his game. So yeah, we're actually 1-1. I believe this was the second duel. Unless this was the third duel. I'm pretty sure this is the second duel though. Pretty sure we haven't got all the way to there, but as you can see, I would activate that. He's just gonna surrender right there. So that's the second one, and hold on. All right, so we are getting to the third duel, and as you can see, I do not open up the best of hands, and as you can see, I'm going up what I presume is Zodiac. What the hell is that called? Zodiac Beast? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I was like, damn it. He opened up the combo with I guess Zodiac Beast. As you can see, he's just gonna get another moment red, do the same thing multiple times. So I'm sitting here thinking, all right, I need a brilliant fusion. I need something. I definitely need a brilliant fusion. Like brilliant fusion would really help me out tremendously. I need actually what I don't know, man. Brilliant fusion really helped me out, but I need like a white prince or some shit like that. So as you can see, he's doing some strange. Well, I consider them strange plays. He goes into a Rafflesia, and then he goes into the one that destroys, one that pops a card on the field, I believe, or is it a face-up card? So draw my card, bam, brilliant fusion. So I'm thinking, all right, here we go. So what I have to do is pretty much have to book that card because Rafflesia is not going to do anything to my brilliant fusion. It's just that. So a normal summon, target that, seeing what he got. I'm like, all right, he's not going to use Rafflesia on this. So that's my whole thing. He's not going to use Rafflesia, but then he flips up the bottom. So I'm like, all right, so I still got my brilliant fusion. I can normal summon again. I can do something. And here he goes. He flips the best card in the goddamn game, which is Twin Twister. So right here, I'm like, fuck, I don't have any plays. What I need is like a Unizombie, Sage, something. I need something to get a White Prince in the graveyard. And he summons the Aquamador. I'm like, all right, he ain't got nothing. I thought he had the Kato Kagagi or Kato Kagagi, whatever. You know what I'm fucking trying to say. Kato, I don't know what the hell the card is called, but he has a Gigabyte. I'm like, fuck. He really has Gigabyte and an Aquamador. So I'm believing this is what is his name? I guess Lithium's build or what? There you go. The Junichi season. I know there's Zodiac Beast too, but the Junichi sees too. So I guess you can call him either or. But as you can see, I drew into the Skull Servant, which is just absolutely terrible. This hand is just bonkerly bad, just terrible. So I'm thinking, fuck, I need a lawnmower next door. That's good. That's the only card that's really going to get me out. But I have to bait the Tree Toad. So I set my White Prince. No, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm set my White Prince. I'm like, fuck, he's going to negate with Tree Toad. I'm thinking he's going to go double Tree Toad, but I don't think I don't think they have enough room in their deck to go double Tree Toad. So to fit double Tree Toads in. So I don't think he does have it, but that'd be kind of strange if he didn't. But so he attacks with the 0 attack just so he can pop my White Prince. So here I'm thinking, fuck, yes, please negate Tree Toad. Please negate with Tree Toad, but then again I'm thinking, okay, he's just gonna put Tree Toad back in the deck. Or no, totally awesome back in the deck. I'm not calling it that, but yeah, Tree Toad, he's gonna put Tree Toad back in his deck, and then he's gonna just summon what's the name again. So I'm like, fuck, alright. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's see what he's gonna do. So he attacks with Bahamut Shark. And Tree Toad leave me with 500. So I'm thinking, let me draw something. Bam, left arm offering, which can get me Lawnmower next door. So what I'm going to do right now is activate that. I'm trying to bait this Tree Toad out, but he just won't, for the life of him, use that Tree Toad. So he lets that happen. So I activate Pot of Avidity. So I'm going to put back the Lady of White, the White Prince, and the Fairy Tale. So I'm like, all right, come on, please, please, please draw something. No, draw into a Raiden. So I'm like, all right, so maybe I can get him to negate with Raiden. All I need to do is mill like a White Prince or extra what's the name, and he's going to negate. So use White Mare thinking he's going to negate. No, he still does not negate. So I mean, I guess in hindsight, if I left the lady right, but there's no way, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, if I had Raiden before, I would have left the lady right, and I could have just went to like a level 7. I would have got one of his what's the names off. That would have got one of his. He would have negated something. So I activate Raiden, think he's going to use Tree Toad. Still doesn't use Tree Toad. Then I mill Lazuli, but I'm not paying attention, so I just click yes. And I'm like, all right, so I just officially lost. Cause now this is at 1,000. Only thing I have no level 5s in here. The only thing he can get over was the Junichi card. So I'm like, fuck. Well, let me see if he negates this. I mean, obviously you're gonna negate this with Tree Toad because I have no cards left in my hand. So yeah, I end up losing. I'm the 1-2. There's nothing really. There's nothing I can do about that. I didn't draw it pretty good, but if you play in a 60 card deck, you're not gonna draw the best of hands. So here we go, going up to our 4th duel. I think we have one more after this. And as you can see, this hand is absolute fucking booty trash. So with that being said, I just normal summon Unizombie. And I believe I send a White Prince. Yeah, I send a White Prince because I do have a Burial. I thought I actually didn't accidentally click my hand. So I set the Twin Twister. I'm like, all right, so at least next turn I can at least have a 3,000 or potentially a 4,000 because I do have a Twin Twister. King of the Skull Servants. So I'm hoping like he doesn't have anything. So he starts off by just going T set. He sets one monster and one spell trap to his back row. So I'm thinking if I discard the Zuli, would that be good? But I was like, nah, let's just discard the Servant. And then I top deck the Lawnmowing next door. And bam, mill all those cards. And as you can see, didn't hit a White Prince, but I did hit one Mizuki, which is very odd. But as you can see how many goddamn White Princes I have in my graveyard. Not White Princes, but you see how many Skull Servants I do have in my graveyard. So I do have a White Princess, so I send that. Bam, bam. Probably should have got the Lazuli because I could have just sent another one from my hand. So as you can see, I'm going to send Mizuki here, go into a level 8, which is Shogun Saga, so I can attack. And then I'm going to use Mizuki to put back the Mizuki to get the White Prince, but the White Prince can't do anything, so that would have been stupid. So I just get the King of the Skull Serpents because I'm like, all right, how much attack it is? And it's at a fucking whopping 12,000 attack, which I did not know because I didn't check. I was like, shit, 12,000 fucking attack thanks to Lawnmowing next door. So yeah, that was a quick duel on that one. But we get into the 5th and final duel. And as you can see, I opened up pretty decent. Not the best. I don't know what the hell this man is playing. It's a 52 card with one extra deck. He summons a twin-headed, what is it, King Rex? Whatever the hell, Dragon. No, I'm pretty sure it's not Dragon Warrior. I'm pretty sure it's called twin-headed King Rex. And as you can see, all right. I have a good, basically, hand. All I need really is something to pretty much is it 20 King Rex? I don't know what the hell. It doesn't matter. But as you can see, I did mill the White Princess. I was really all I needed was some way to put the put some more Skull Servants in the graveyard. So going to send Mizuki, and as you can see, level 4 and level 3 makes Black Rose. And as you see, I do have a Burial, so I can easily get 2 King of the Skull Servants and have them at least at 5,000 attack. So send those 2, bam, go into Black Rose, nuke his board, and I believe I go 1 for 1 after this. I believe I go 1 for 1. No, I use White Prince's effect, banish Skull Servant Lady of White because I do want the White Princess in the grave, so I can use Mizuki again on it. Use 1 for 1, special summon another King of Skull Servants from my deck. I was contemplating White Prince. I was like, why the fuck would I do that? There's no reason to do that. So yeah, activate the Burial, return White White Prince and Mizuki. I was just in case this man has something. I didn't know what the fuck he was playing. But yeah, so that is it for the Skull Servants of this week. As you can see, I'm going to send the White Prince, and they're going to be at 5,000. So yeah, that is it for the Skull Servants. If you guys like the video, definitely leave a like. If you guys, let me know what you guys think. Leave in a comment. Definitely subscribe. Also, click the hat to help support the channel. And yeah, I will be back Wednesday with a Shira new video because that's what I want to play.